ray of sunshine. This is my hat for hairstyle. I don't know how I can name her. You can help me pick a name for her. However, this is the new setup I'm trying. And if you think it's creepy like that, I totally agree with you. And but for today, I think it will do. Today we are looking at the hairstyle worn by Alicia von Rittenberg. I hope it's pronounced like this, in Becoming Elizabeth. And let's start. Now the creepiness intensifies. Sorry, let's start. Sorry. Alright, so the first one is the one she wears predominantly during daytime, in her day-to-day life, not in special occasions. For example, when Dudley go visiting her. So she usually wears a little accent braid, which is a rope braid. So we can take little section in the front of your hair, and you want to turn the section the single section before in a way. So for instance, now I'm turning them toward my right side, and then you want to braid them, twist them in the opposite direction, so in this case the left side, and you see that you are forming a rope braid. Rope braids are not easy. You want to keep a firm hand, and really you don't have in this case to go on very long, because it's only the little part in the beginning, this part, that matters. So for the moment I will tie this braid down and keep it there. Okay. After you've done that, she wears, you want to take a section from the front and middle of the head, so up here. It can also be a big section, because really this braid is the principal dominant part of this hairstyle. So we want to do oddio, come si chiama, a French braid going down toward the neck, and at some point we will incorporate the little rope braid we did in the beginning. So we divide the strand in 3 and start rope braiding one strand above the other. This is start like a normal 3-strand braid. Allora, after the start, we can take a small section here and add it to the braid. Okay, like this. Another little section. also from this side. You don't want to take a lot of hair from behind the braid, because that will ruin the appearance in the end. Okay, so now we can, with this strand, we can incorporate the raw braid, like that. And we can go on braiding the French braid. So we will keep adding hair until a certain point. Like that. This is a bit too much. Okay. Okay. Then she also has little curls done in the front with her baby hair. In this case, I don't have baby hair on this head, but of course you can do this hairstyle on whatever hair type you choose. Alright, so now that we reached the ear, you can continue braiding until the end. Okay. Now we have two versions of this in the show. One she wears more often is the braid tuck near the neck and under all the hairs behind. And of course you want to do this braid on both sides, and you want to be careful that they are symmetric, so you want to pick the same height and the same roughly the same quantity of hair, because they should be symmetric. How can we done the two versions? The first version is fixed under the neck, so you won't see all the braid, you will just see the beginning, and you can take a little portion of hair here from under the neck, under all the other hair, and you can simply tie your braid to it. So here it is. You can tie it, and then the hair will simply cover it, and you have just this gorgeous braids to the side, which is very elegant, simple but very elegant, and I like it very much. Or you can finish the braid and tie it like that in the back with the other braid. You can tie it doing a small ponytail, and then you can undo the braid under here, so you have the braid showing behind your head. Okay, so this is the first hairstyle I want to show you. So now, from this hairstyle, I've done the same two braids on the other side, trying my best to keep them symmetric, and that's what you should do. You should always do your best, never seek perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. Now, to make the updo, with starting from here. She also sport a wonderful updo in the series. And what is it? It is basically a crown braid done starting with these two hair on the side, which is very pretty to begin with, and I presume English braiding the other, because the back of her head lays flat, so it's not braided. So the best conclusion I could make is that they take her hair in strands and they've done simple three-strand braids. Sorry, English is not my mother tongue, as you can tell. Okay, so strand braid, a three-strand braid. A three-strand braid is the basic, the simplest braid that there is, because you take a strand of hair, in this case a big one, you divide it in three, you try to keep it as clean as possible, and one strand over another till the end, and so you see the pattern of the braid keeping forming. And in this case you want to keep the braid going down, because the braid will sit in the direction you make it. So this is very important. So you want it to go down, and you can keep this way, going this way. Okay. I finish the braid and I secure it with a red elastic, and you can say, if you let us see it, would be nice, given this is your video. Yes, I know. Alright, I'm trying to build my experience with these cameras and stuff. And as Miranda Priestley will say, this stuff. Yes, this stuff. Okay. Now I will do another two braid. So the hair of Elizabeth, both of them, the hair of Elizabeth and the hair of my head, my mannequin, are very long. So it is possible that I will have a lot of hair, a lot of braid length to create this updo. But you can always do it with shorter hair. For example, shoulder length hair. That shouldn't be a problem. Go down, down, we go down. Okay. You can roughly see where I am now. I'm doing the second braid in the center of the back of her head. Probably like Cat Ashley would do. Okay. Here's the third braid. can also do it on yourself. I can't show you that because earlier this year I decided to shave my head, but before that I had very long hair, and I was quite skilled, can say this, to work with my own hair and the shape of my head. You should never despair when you can do an hairstyle properly, because all the heads are shaped differently, and also the quantity of hair is not the same in every part of the head. So not every style can fit everyone and can be made equal on everyone. Okay, so now we have 3 English braid in the back and the 2 braid the 2 French braid we started with. Okay, so now we can compose, we can do our final crown braid. So for a start, I will start with the center one in the back. Roughly, like you can see nothing. Positioning it like this. I take bobby pins. So bobby pins, these ones, and you want to take the hair with this part and just very naturally like this let it slide on your head like that, and you can repeat that all the time you feel you need it, because again everyone needs different adjustment. Okay. I don't like it here. Now we can fix the second. If I can make it, this would be very beautiful in the end. And now for the third one, we want to lay it this way so we can hide the previous ones, the ends of the previous ones, and we can also add a bit of variety. And you can also prepare a lot of bobby pins, because you need a lot, especially if you have long hair, very long hair, as I didn't do before. Alright. So now okay, so now we fixed all the braid. Okay, and the end result is an updo like this, very cute and also very elegant. And the end of the braid, you want to be careful tucking them under the other braids if you can. Okay, like this. Look how beautiful it is. It's very, very elegant and also very practical. I love it. I love it more if my camera can focus on it. There it is. Oh, I like it. It's very beautiful. I like it very much. Now, here we can see a bobby pin. No. Go away. Like this. Okay. Wonderful. Once you are here, you can do whatever you want. For example, you can put a pearl here. You can decorate her. And this also happened in the series. No. Elizabeth's hair are usually decorated with ribbons or pearls, string of pearls. Like that, I like it very much. And if you are unhappy with, for example, this spot of braid sticking out, you can always go and pin them in. I know I'm not perfect doing this. Like that, much better. You can also put a pearl, little pearl here, and another one here. Okay, so this is the very versatile style that you can use wearing Elizabeth hairstyle. I hope this was useful and also comprehensible. And I hope you like it. Leave it a like. And I intend to do more hairstyles, so you can subscribe to see new ones. Okay? Now, my head will say bye-bye. Bye-bye. And if you have nightmare tonight, you can complain to me. I know I will have. Bye-bye.